Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things, I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm stepping. Whenever I'm in your town, the warriors in your presence. I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting better. I walk amongst living legends. Coach Contra will live.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, it's Deshaun Watson, as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Browns and the Ravens coming up next.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they're in a real groove of winning. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore's offense making its way out for the first time, and leading them, their quarterback, a guy who is just so electric under center in his 5th season now, Lamar Jackson.
And normally in this spot, we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time, it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
They'll start with the option. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Browns. Anthony Schwartz, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rookie Jermaine Johnson going all the way from last chance U to now dropping NFL quarterbacks. To try again after the sack. Jackson under pressure. They got him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
And he's going to go down again. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. To throw is Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. A man who missed all of 2021, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 71 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 29-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was polished off by the Gus Edwards touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Cleveland offense making their way out. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. To the air yet again, Watson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. On first down, it's Watson.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
There he goes left side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, that's going to change the course of things. They had a good drive work and a chance to really open things up here in the first quarter. Instead, the defense, they got exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they certainly did, because making that type of a play gives them confidence moving forward, and maybe makes them a little more reticent on the offensive side of the ball.
Because if the touchdown had gone the other way, this thing could have started to get ugly early. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here first and 10. Fresh off the pick-6, it's Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Now it's Watson.
Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Watson going for the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Again, it's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
On first down, Watson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Watson on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. There he goes right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, somebody thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
And now Watson throws another interception. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Again, Jackson will keep it.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Jackson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. To throw is Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down and close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
A kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots, if I remember correctly. Well, they'd won a few in the years following. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Watson now to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Watson. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Watson off play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Buying time to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we're talking about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Open man is Mechie, and he's got him.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
56 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete.
And out across midfield down to the 45. A big pickup of 38. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raven offense going to take over late in this 1st half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. On the move to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Well, the Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Here's Deshaun Watson and the Browns back to the field.
And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game.
And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And a short kick taken at about...
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Watson.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Watson.
Throwing for Chubb, complete on the out route.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon.
And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
An option handoff here to Dobbins.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And some room to work. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now. Down at the 33.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's the gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns 28-yard line.
Jackson now.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Jackson.
On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. He's got the 1st down and more.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would like to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. For the last man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
For the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz, 75 yards. And the Browns get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Grant Delpit drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Browns to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Watson, off play action. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Watson. Steps away to his left. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, he finds Moore. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down. Now Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
York now for the extra point.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson.
Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd.
To throw is Jackson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. It doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And Jackson throwing once more.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. He's got room at the 30. Down the sideline he goes.
A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Dobbins, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Jackson.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Jackson's pass intercepted by the Browns.
Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
The Browns drive about to get started. Uses the stiff arm, and he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second and 5 now. Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead down to 20. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll run with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. Touchdown, Browns. Elijah Moore. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. Hits his target to tight end Mo Alley-Cox. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. Now Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead down to 20. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fields this way up at the 17. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. Final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
And Watson's going to throw it here. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught inside the 5.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. But Charles, a lot of...
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them.